Sudan is located in northern Africa, and in this video, we will be discussing 3 leading diseases that the Sudanese population struggles with. These include diarrhea, respiratory infections, and premature neonatal complications. These diseases have caused a number of deaths, especially among children under the age of 5, and can be highly mitigated through positive health practices. Diarrhea is a large problem for children under the age of 5 in Sudan, with the total DALYs from diarrheal disease being 11,000, which accounts for almost 11% of the total DALYs in the country. Diarrhea is defined by 3 or more liquid stools per day and typically lasts for several days. It is caused by various bacterial, viral, and parasitic organisms infecting the human intestines and is often suffered by infants with poorly developed immune systems. The most effective preventative practice is exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of the infant's life, as it allows them to gain proper nutrients and antibodies from their mother. Since most of the morbidity from diarrhea is caused by the loss of essential fluids and sugars, the most important thing that the patient can have access to is oral rehydration therapy, a homemade solution consisting of water, table salt, and sugar. The ideal action plan will include both a preventative and treatment aspect, and this can only be possible through educating the mothers. The care group model involves having 1 staff member at each local center who is responsible for finding 10 to 15 volunteer women to act as community educators. The staff member will hold weekly information settings on the advantages and techniques for oral rehydration therapy and exclusive breastfeeding with these women, who will then go out and visit with 10 to 15 of their neighbors to share this information. The weekly meetings allow for a very cost-effective approach in educating otherwise inaccessible local women, as well as a means of garnering feedback and progress reports. Given that the estimated cost per DALY averted would be only $67, and Sudan's GDP per capita is almost $3,000, that would make it an extremely cost-effective approach. Acute respiratory infections stem from viral infections in the nose, trachea, and lungs, and are one of the top causes responsible for morbidity and mortality in children. The World Health Organization states that lower respiratory infections were the leading cause of death in Sudan, accounting for 8.3% of the total DALYs for children under 5. Our plan of action would be split into 2 parts. The first would be to provide a vitamin-based intervention. We would supply health centers and hospitals to carry vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and calcium that would be available to the public for free. These vitamins have been studied and proven to help with prevention and treatment of acute respiratory infections. The second phase of our action plan would be to create a program where we would send in volunteers from non-governmental organizations to address the importance of proper nutrition and how this affects their respiratory health in primary schools. Neonatal preterm birth is the most significant cause of death among live-born babies in Sudan. In 2016, 52% of early neonatal babies, which contains babies as old as 7 days old, died due to insufficiency of childcare. Preterm births can be caused by low folic acid levels, and Sudanese women have one of the lowest levels in the world. So, our action plan starts with a prevention stage, in which we will start media campaigns to inform people about the importance of folic acid. We will provide free product samples and improve labeling and in-store displays promoting dietary sources of folic acid. If a preterm birth still occurs, then we will move on to our treatment stage. Newborn care at birth from a skilled provider is crucial for both women and babies, and all providers should have the competency to care for both mother and child, ensuring that they are not separated unnecessarily, and promoting warmth, early and exclusive breastfeeding, cleanliness, and if required, resuscitation. For premature babies, missing or delaying any of this can rapidly lead to deterioration and death. For all babies at birth, the minutes count. So maintaining the baby's temperature after birth is crucial. We will encourage what's called kangaroo care, where the infant is held skin to kin on the mother's chest to keep warm. Kangaroo care makes frequent breastfeeding easy and provides constant maternal supervision for the infant.